You got to tell the story about this, Josh, because I bet how we're doing Mordecai. I bet a lot of you have seen this or heard this and maybe weren't even thinking about it. Anybody see Josh with the little bird on the internet? Right.
Yes, I'm that guy.
1,700,000 and how many thousand hits? As of
that, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
There's like 1,734,447 or something like that.
Who's counting?
But who's counting?
Yeah. And the hits are because
I don't know. I guess they like the bird.
It was magical.
There is literally none of my videos that are over, like, you know. I take that back. Because of that video, I've got, you know, like 100 and 200,000 views on other things that I've done now, which is really cool. But the bird's the star, not me. Yeah. So, if anybody's interested in booking the bird, he has his own agent and manager now, and he has a bus. I don't. So
this is such a modern story of fame and music because you know, like half the acts, I'll turn on TV and I'll see acts on Saturday Night Live, and I'm like, well, obviously they made a video with a bird in it and it went viral. There's no other explanation for how that music came to get on the airwaves. I'm not lumping you in that category, but I'm saying
no, it's okay. Go ahead.
You're the Lana Del Rey of bluegrass music. You're a flash in the pan. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, you know, and if it wasn't for YouTube, you know, I mean, we wouldn't have Justin Bieber. What's funny is some of y'all out there were like, yeah, that's right. I hope nobody saw me. I don't B flat. This is a song that was actually written by Mark Mathewson from downstate Illinois. And when I first recorded this song, I was a little nervous about it because because of the subject. I was afraid it was going to be taken the wrong light and you know, offend some folks, and it actually hasn't thus far, and I hope it doesn't start tonight. But this is a song about a traveling Jewish man, but the reason I was worried about it was because he said the song says he's a wandering Jew. And I was nervous about how that was going to be perceived. For exactly that reason. But to my astonishment, the Jewish community, the folks in the Jewish community are the first ones to request this song, actually. And I've spent my 30th birthday performing in a Jewish synagogue.
A Jewish synagogue.
A Jewish? I don't know, is that what you call it? A Jewish temple. Maybe that's what I should say. Temple, right? Temple?
That's fine. No, keep going, man.
And, so yeah, and it's all because of that song. It was the strangest thing, and I just had never done it before, and it was just very cool. So I'm just glad to see that this song is not taken in the bad light. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and yeah, many props to the bird, who is actually scheduled to appear about the second verse. No, you know what's really funny is you mentioned that about, you know, obviously somebody made a video with a bird in it, and that's how there was a fellow on there that did his own commentary because he couldn't post his comments. And he was convinced that it was my bird, and it was highly trained to come out in that certain part of the song. And people actually believe that.
People just can't accept serendipity anymore, you know. Everything's so staged all the time.
Yeah.
That really happened.
It really did, and if you notice, have you guys seen the video?
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so I kept
Everybody's seen
singing.
this video? I'm like the last guy. I just saw it an hour ago.
Well, that's all right. You've seen it.
All right.
And so I had to keep singing because I knew that if I stopped, I would scream like a girl because I don't like bugs. I never have. I'm not a fan of bugs, okay? And all I knew at that moment was something rather large, and it had wings. It just landed on me. And so yeah. It's called Mordecai. See him in the distance on the trail along the rim, his silver head against the mountain sky. And Grandma's face would open up and she saw that it was him, and she'd say, "Daddy, grab a chair, it's Mordecai." And it seemed to me he brought a country store there on his back as he laid it all before us on the ground. And I knew he'd finally reach into that ragged old backpack for the candy that he always brought around. He said, "My papa was a wandering Jew, and it's my fate to be one too on these mountain trails until I die. Perhaps one day I'll see my home." Then he smiled and turned to go, and we all say goodbye to Mordecai. When he stayed with us, I saw him at his prayers as the last light trickled through the cabin door. He stood before the little yellow candle burning there, softly speaking words I'd never heard before. And I told him how my grandma said it troubled her mind so, such a fine man wasn't washed in the blood of the Lamb. He smiled and said, "Tell Grandma if it pleases her to know that she and I both pray to the God of Abraham." He said, "My papa was a wandering Jew, and it's my fate to be one too. I'll roam these mountain trails until I die. Perhaps one day I'll see my home." Then he smiled and turned to go, and we all say goodbye to Mordecai. So long now since I left that hillside far behind for a place I've never truly called my home. And more these days I see him walking in my mind through the misty mountain distance all alone. Mordecai was a wandering Jew in my own way. I am one too. I hope to make it home before I die. And if I finally find my way, I'll light a candle at his grave and say one more goodbye to Mordecai.